this has been an interesting past couple days for Toronto FC. First, we had the semi-final of the Canadian Championship, the first leg, our away leg in Ottawa against the Ottawa Fury, where Jonathan Osorio scored a goal to take us into the second leg up 1-0 with an away goal, which is a big advantage. Hopefully they'll be able to hold that and pull on through and go to the final of the Canadian Championship and try to win it for a third straight year. But during that game, there was just really a terrible event occurred where a Toronto FC fan, or I don't even really want to call him a fan, but a Toronto FC supporter threw a flare onto the pitch and caught part of the field and part of the stands on fire, causing the game to be delayed. And really, this is just incredibly disappointing that this happened. Really, this definitely should not have occurred. It's just disappointing that there are supporters of this team who would do something like this, like just commit just really an idiotic act like this. MLSE has responded by banning all fan group activities indefinitely until this all gets sorted out, which really is going to suck because, like, with the way the team's been playing this year in MLS, it feels like a lot of life has been sucked out of BMO Field already, and with the fan groups being, the fan group actions being banned, it's just gonna suck even more atmosphere out, and it could possibly get real quiet in BMO Field the next coming days, depending on how long it takes for them to sort this out and unban the fan groups. But hopefully they sort that out quickly, and whoever committed this act, if it was a fan group, whichever fan group it was, fesses up, and hopefully just things get sorted out as quickly as possible. And it's just incredibly just disappointing that this had to occur. But the real big news that I want to talk about this week is Toronto FC has traded Nicolas Hasler to the Chicago Fire for Jon Bakero and $50,000 in general allocation money. I really like this trade. I thought that for Nicolas Hasler, he had a great year in Toronto, helped us win MLS Cup, scored 3 goals last season, but when we brought in Arrow and Van der Wiel in the offseason, we really strengthened our right side, and I just really did not see where he was going to fit in on that right side this season. Like, he did get playtime because of the injuries, but with the team starting to get healthier, I just didn't really see him getting as much playtime down the road and closing out the season. So being able to get him out of the way and get a decent return, in my opinion, back from him is a good thing. We get Jon Bakero, who is a 21-year-old, 6'2" Spanish striker. So he takes up a international roster spot. It's not like we open up another international roster spot with losing Hasler in this trade. But I really like this. I really like Bakero from what I've seen. He's a large 6'2" striker who can dribble. I've seen a few highlight videos. He can dribble. Which I think is exactly what this team needed on striker. That's exactly what I said we needed in my last video. He'll hopefully be able to take some of the pressure off of Giovinco and Altidore, give us another option on the bench, give us just another option on striker, because Ricketts just has not been playing well this season. Jordan Hamilton's been better, but especially with Altidore being out, he's been having to start, so we just really haven't had a strong striking presence on the bench, and I'm hoping that Bakero can give us that. And at 21 years old, he's still a prospect. Just last year, he won the MAC Herman Trophy as the top American college soccer player, so obviously he's good. Just the question is how quickly he can come in and make an impact into this lineup, if he's ready to do it now, or if we're going to have to send him some time in TFC2 in the USL and see how he develops. He's 21 though, so we do have a couple years before he hits his prime, and so this could end up possibly being a long-term project, or we may transfer him down the road if he gets good. But hopefully right now he can make an impact and just add to that striking force moving forward. The third part of this deal is $50,000 in general allocation money, which is a nice little money addition. We also just recently gained $1.5 million in targeted allocation money with the Akeche going out on loan. So we have a bit of a money stockpile building up right now, and I'm really interested to see what we're going to do with that. I know we also have 2 international roster spots still open, so it is very possible that we'll make some sort of big signing later on this summer, possibly add a defender or possibly even another striker. From, I don't know, I've heard rumors of scouting in Argentina and South America, so it's likely that we'll probably add another international player sometime in this summer transfer window. So yeah, Hasler to Chicago Fire for Jon Bakero and $50,000 in general allocation money. I think it's a good trade. We'll see how this pans out for Toronto, and we play Chicago twice in the next 2 weeks, so maybe we'll see a bit of Bakero on TFC, Hasler on Chicago going up against each other. That could be pretty fun. We'll have to see how it goes. Hopefully we make some more additions this transfer window. I see it coming. We'll have to see what we do.